Hey guys, welcome back to me, Blazewarrior02. Well, looks like you guys have waited a long time for this. Well, not long. More like 2 weeks, I guess. But, hey, I'm doing my Q&A now. I have officially got 10 questions. But I bet you didn't see them. So I'll wait. So, yeah. And also, thank you guys for the 65 subscribers. It's nice to see that I get recognized, whether it be troll or a true person that likes my content. So, let's begin. So, to start off, I will begin with going down the list. Some of these are YouTube, some of these are Facebook. Don't get mad or get all jerkwaddy when it comes to this if you don't like these questions. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me rephrase this. Sorry, I'm literally just starting this. When this uploads, I'll be like, God, this is cringy. But seriously, if you don't like these questions on here, I don't care. These are the questions I chose. If yours wasn't posted here, I don't care. It will probably be posted in the next Q&A that I ever have, depending on it. Just remember, I don't give a crap if you don't like this video. I wanted to do this. And at the same time, don't get mad at me for talking to people on Facebook. But with that, let's continue. Or do this. Alright. To start off, Inglorious Bastard asks, what's the most useful LEGO piece and what's the hardest color to mock with? Well, to start off with the color. When it comes to coloring mocks, the hardest thing, I believe, aesthetically looking wise, is the light orange, like what you would see as an example in Jallarmari or Golly Uniter of Water, which is, in my opinion, the Golly Uniter of Water set, adding orange just did not look good in my opinion. It felt horrible when it came to her set. I don't know why, I just do not like the orange in it. It just looks ugly to me. But another thing, orange can be really good. Like the light orange I'm talking about, not the transparent. It's a good type of color for fire or just builds that focus on lighter color schemes. Like, for example, light orange and white is just a good combination in my opinion. And the same as light orange and black. Like, hold on, let me show you guys an example. Like this, basically. This is the color I'm talking about. This is a hard to work with color, in my opinion, since also I kind of lack on these pieces. And the next part is the most useful piece would be... Oh, God. Sorry, the fan. The most useful piece out of these are... Oh, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. The most useful piece is this right here. This, I don't know the name, but it's very useful because you can add armor, you can do a lot of things, you can add extra limbs too. Because of the ball joint, you can even attach it to other parts, even like torsos, I would believe. Like, that's the favorite I love to do with this build. Well, not build, but it's like my favorite part to use when it comes to armor. But my second favorite piece would have to be these right here. These little cylinders, because you can add a lot of weapons. You can use this to actually make good limbs if you want to, especially for more rickety looking mocks. But yeah, so if that answers your question, Inglorious, there you go. Now, my friend Brandon Cates asked, what is the hardest mock to make? Now, the hardest thing to make when it comes to mocking is probably two things. A good color scheme, first off, and Titan builds. For one, Titan builds are a very hard thing to make when it comes to my type of design. especially since there are two types in my opinion. You've got normal Titans, and then you've got Super Titans. For example, like a friend of mine, BioDragon's oldest thing when he used to do Bionicles was he would do Valak, if you've ever seen him, which was huge. Like, he's actually about 2 feet. But he's cool, too. He's got a cool story. But here's another thing. When it comes to color, though, especially, like, color scheme, that right there can easily make your mock look ugly. You could have this coolest-looking, spiked-up, super huge, super Titan thing, but if it has a crappy color scheme, it's an eyesore instantly. I don't know why. It just does that. But next one. Proclaim asks, can you show me your sword, and do you like Bionicles? If so, what is your favorite one? So let me show you guys one of my swords. But I bet you've already... Oh crap, camera. But I will show you one of my favorites. I'm going to be careful so I don't knock down my TV either. But yeah, you've got this sword as well. This is the longer one. This is a normal katana. Still got to thank my uncle for that. And this is the blade. Yep. Although it's dulled, it can be grinded down and used. And no, I'm not a weeb for it. But that will be another comment for later. And now for the Bionicles. Yes, I do like Bionicles, and exactly my favorite sets. I can't not exactly remember my favorite sets, but when it came to G1, my favorites were Skull Grinder. Oh, wait, not G1. For G2, that would be the Tahu build. Oh, screw it. Hold on. When it came to Masters in the G2 series, the stuff that came out in 2015, I like Tahu and the Skull Spider. Or Loss. I really did like him. Like, I did like Loss a lot. Because of the spikes you could use. Those are good for claws and making... spikes. I also liked his eyes too, because it was a perfect design for him. Like, it was perfect if you wanted to make like a beast or something. And my other favorite set though would have had to be Maxilos. I haven't gotten him yet. And Matoro Mari. I also liked Jaller Mari and a few other builds, but I don't really have an exact favorite, because I can't remember at the moment, but I just said my types of builds. But yeah, next question. Fire and Ice asked, what is your favorite Daedric artifact in Skyrim? Alright, so my favorite artifact in Skyrim that's Daedric, I don't really exactly know, but I do like Clavicus Vile's mask, and I also like Dawnbreaker sometimes. I also like the Wabbajack. The Wabbajack's pretty cool. Yes, I'm a Wabbajack fan. Dr. Legoman asks, why the name Blazewarrior02? And is your Bionicle story a spin-off of the main or whole new story? But at the same time, yeah. But here's the thing. My name, Blazewarrior02, that is a very old name. When I first played Minecraft, this was before I even had a channel or even had the thought of a channel. My mom, for my Christmas, decided to make me a name for my Minecraft account. And so she chose Blazewarrior02. Why did I keep it? I don't know why. It just felt good. It felt like a title that I could keep. It was something that I liked a lot. Like, a lot. For one, it explains my favorite element, my favorite type of element in the whole entire world, which is fire, and my favorite type of class in games, or type of person, is a warrior. And 02 is actually my birthday. So you can't be the original O2. I can only be the original O2 birthday wise because that's 2002. So yeah, oh crap. But yeah, that's where the name comes from. And my story is a little bit, it's basically a whole new story, yeah. But it doesn't really blend into Bionicle exactly. For one, it has almost nothing that relates to Bionicle, so the only thing that's Bionicle are the characters I use as the idea with. And even then, if I took out them and just replaced them with other characters, it could pass off as something else. Let it be, for example, an anime, or even just some animated TV show, or some sort of CGI thing. I don't know. But hey, that's the cool thing. Okay, next question is, Lightning of Levi asks, how are you in your school life? And nice to meet you, Lightning. It's been a good life. I'm actually doing well. Probably I'm feeling a little sick at the moment. I don't know why. Probably just a cold. And at the same time, school's doing good. Just a few bullies, a few idiots. Yeah, we're fine. My 7th question. Brandon Green asks, what is your favorite anime, and does having a katana make you a weeb? Elaborate. So, my favorite anime. I don't really have an exact favorite anime. And no, I'm not a weeb. Let's just get that straight. I am not a weeb. I can easily explain that because I do not have a body pillow. And at the same time, I do not want to have intercourse with a CGI animated manga thing. No, I do not want to do that because that's a computer. That is pixels. Dang it. I'm joking. But seriously, I've been making a list of stuff that I watch because I barely watch anime, but when I do watch one, I'm usually like, holy crap, that's good. But at the top, the first is AOT, Attack on Titan. I just like it a lot. I know people say it's overrated, but I really don't care. I like it. My second favorite would have to be Hellsing Ultimate. Now that's awesome right there. It's bloody, it's got gore, it's got everything that you'd like in an anime that comes to a Western appeal. Also, at number 3, though, would have to be Dragon Ball, any of them. I just like the concepts of fighting and stuff like that in there. That's how some of my story even comes to build. That's where a lot of inspiration for combats and stuff like that come from as well, but it comes from other stuff as well. And then my 4th would have to be Tokyo Ghoul. Cool. And remember, this is my list of good stuff. Like, I like all of these. But, yeah, my favorite will always be Attack on Titan. Now for the weeb part. Let me explain to you what a weeb is. A weeb is anyone who has an unhealthy obsession and does not understand, does not understand the Japanese culture. For one, Japan is not all about anime. First off, let's get that straight. Japan is not just anime. Japan is Japan. Japan had a time in the feudal period. It had the Kofun. I could elaborate on history, but let me be short. A weeaboo is a person that has an addiction to anime so bad that they want to have intercourse with a picture or something else like that. Or they start thinking this character from the anime is a real-life person and starts treating them like a real-life person. Also, they have body pillows. And me having a katana does not make me a weeb, first off. Because one, before anime ever was a thing, swords like these katanas were used back then as a defense, basically. There is no thing that makes katanas anime, other than the fact that people consider it that for some weird reason. Like, a katana is a katana. It's not an anime weapon. And plus, when people start considering it that seems weebish in my opinion too. Like, I'm not saying you can like your thing, just don't talk to me and try to force me. Like, most weebs, I'm trying not to be a jerk here, but most weeboos are usually jerks when it comes to that. They're also mainly elitists, because they'll never accept one fact or anything. Like, I'm not even trying to be a jerk here. I'm trying to be truthful. But, why a katana doesn't make me a weeb. Katanas existed before anime was even a thing. It's simple as that. And anyone who considers a katana anime is being weebish. But enough of that. My next question is, Justin Wood asks, if scientists made a sentient bionicle, would it be good or evil? And what is the perfect bionicle? Now, for the final thing. So first explain, this is not a cringy thing. This is actually much, well, you can consider it cringy in one way. But in one way, another, it's actually up for debate. First off, story. Bionicle story, if anyone's ever seen it, should see that most of the stories and characters in there are very freaking powerful. For example, you've got the Makuta, for instance, who have, I think, a total of 43 or 47 abilities. For those Bionicle people out there, or people who focus on the story of G1, if you can tell me what the exact number is, please tell me. Thank you. But they have a lot of powers in the 40-something category, and a nuke, in my opinion, would be nothing even against them. They have abilities that can make them, that allow them to make objects go into other realities, even. Like, it literally takes them out of the same universe they're in. That's what's so powerful about them. I just do not see a human soldier being able to fight something as powerful as a true Bionicle. And at the same time, Bionicles don't have much flesh about them. They don't feel pain as much, so they're harder to take down than you'd realize. They have actual metal that encases genetic material. That would include tissues, organic fibers and stuff. Just think about it. You're trying to shoot something that has a very hard case, that can also create shields, has magic, and has the ability to turn your bullets into mush. And heck, they can make your body disintegrate just by looking at you. And when people say a human soldier, no. A human soldier would not win for one reason only. They do not have powers. They do not have the weaponry to fight the weaponry in Bionicle. Literally, the weapons in Bionicle's history and story would counter most of the stuff that us in these days have. If it ever existed, I'm saying. And the good, bad thing, it all depends on what influences the Bionicle if they made it. And really it depends. Would it be a Toa? Would it be Makuta? Would it be, I don't know. But seriously. Next thing is, and what is the perfect Bionicle? The perfect Bionicle is whatever you believe it is with a good color scheme. It doesn't really matter what other people think when it comes to building your own mock. This is your mock. You're spending your time on it. It does not matter what other people think. So basically, it's all a preference. Now, for my 9th question, yes, this video is probably going slow. On Midi Studios asks, do you support gay rights? Now this is the thing here. There are certain things I respect. You can be homosexual all you want. You can be like that because that's your choice. It's your body. It's your chemicals. It's what you think. But what I do not believe are these extra rights. Everyone should have the same equal rights as any normal man, woman, child, dog, whatever you choose to be. You should have the equal rights. No one should have any extra rights at all. I'm not a supremacist. I actually hate racism. I hate misogynists. I'm not a feminist. I'm not a male feminist, no. Because most feminists, not trying to be a jerk here, just being truthful, are usually do not understand there's a difference between jerks. There's a difference between misogynists and normal men. Because usually I can be really nice. I can be. But when you get on my nerves, I will snap. So don't tick me off for no reason. And at the same time, I support gay rights because why does it matter, first off? It's how they want to be. If they're not trying to change you, or they're trying to touch you in weird places that they shouldn't, then why does it matter? Why does it matter who they love that you don't like? It's just, it makes literally no sense. Homosexuality has been out throughout the years. even one of the leaders of the French who helped the revolutionaries of the American Revolution, they literally, their trainer was homosexual. Yet we still won this revolution through his stuff. Like, seriously. Since when was gay being bad, first off? I know in many religions it's a sin, and I'm Christian myself, and I don't care if people get mad at me for my religion, or there's other diehard Christians that get mad at me. But I'm saying this, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're transgender, I don't care if you're man, woman, child, I don't care if you're... Oh crap, the camera went off. Hold on. I don't care what you are, I don't care what your sexuality is. You have the same rights as any person born, as any human being born on this earth. Or anywhere, depending. No one gets extra rights and no one gets less rights. You have equal rights, all of you have the same rights. So people literally need to shut up about getting all, ugh, this person's gay? Ugh, that's stupid, that's dumb, that's retarded. Dude, why does it matter to you if it's not hurting you? That's the same thing that goes for people who are furries, even. Like, if it doesn't concern you, if it doesn't hurt you physically, if it doesn't make your body, if it doesn't put you in a hospital, then you need to shut up. You can have your opinion all you want, but think it to yourself, because no one really gives a crap. And if people do, then they need to stop. This world was not meant for you to judge. If you judge, there is no reason for it. I'm probably looking off the camera for no reason. But seriously, people need to stop being mean to other people because they're different. Honestly, we don't want to be the same person. You'd hate that a lot more than you realize. But like, seriously, people need to stop with this whole crap about the gays are ruining everything. They're not. All they want is to have the same respect as another person. Just because they like a man, just because it's a man that likes a man or a woman likes a woman, does not mean they are a problem to society. What's a problem to society are people who judge too much. Now, when I judge stuff like, that person raped a child. No! You're supposed to judge that. That's horrible. Why would you do that to someone? That's what I judge. That's different. But being gay, or being lesbian, or being transgender, being bisexual, that doesn't matter. People can't help that sometimes either. It can be chemicals, it can be everything. It's how a person feels. And if you're judging someone by how they're chemically feeling, or how it's meant to be for them, or whatever, then you're the one that has the problem. That's mental problem right there, in my opinion, is if you judge for no reason. Just stop all the hate. That's why half this world is going downhill. That's why I hate memes that focus on making fun of people. It's not even satire anymore. It's just plain trying to make an excuse to make fun of people. God, that was long. But seriously, next question, and please let us end this. Brandon Cates also asks, what do you like to do other than YouTube? So what I also like to do other than YouTube is playing games, making mocks, talking with friends on the computer, doing role plays for stories, making stories, and at the same time, I just like to hang out with friends. That's what I like to do. Wow. Oh, God, that was long. But, I'm gonna explain this now. At this end of the video. I want to thank the people... No. Let me focus this on. Alright. At this end of the part of the video, I'm gonna say this to all you people real out there who have subscribed to me, who actually subscribed to me because you're either my friend and you like my content, you're a friend, or you really do like my content. Thank you. it feels good to be recognized. It feels good to be seen as someone that can make good videos. Like, I'm not even being an attention whore here. Like, seriously, thank you guys. YouTube has been a part of my life. Well, not a part of my life. It's been my dream ever since I was probably 7 or 6 years old. Like, it's what I've wanted to do ever since. Like, I've got to thank you. And for the 65 stuff. Oh yeah, and also for you trolls, here's something. If you want to make fun of me, you might want to unsubscribe to me. Because all you're doing is helping me out. So yeah, remember that. But for you real people, thank you. For you trolls, you're just making my life a lot easier. So, I guess I'm going to end the video here. This felt good. I might do another Q&A, but not now, not tomorrow, not Friday. A very long time from now. Because a lot of people at my school have bugged me over this. And I'm sorry, but it just... Most people bug me at school because there's a lot of trolls and idiots at my school that like to nitpick at me for no reason. But I just ignore them usually. Because I also got my friend. So shoutouts, thank you, Brandon Cates. You're one of the best friends out there. Very nice. You're also awesome. You're very cool. I of Levi, it's good to know that you're doing well yourself. But seriously, thank you guys. Like, honestly. It just feels good to know that people still respect me. Like, it's nice. It's good to see I still got respect out there. Like, thank you. So, I guess I'm going to end the video here now. If you like this video, please set that like button on fire. Bet you probably won't because most people will be going all butthurt about how my content is. But if you do like it, please like. This helps me more. If you like this channel, please set that subscription button on fire. And help me out a little more, trolls. Nah, I'm joking. But for you real people that do like my channel, thank you for the subscribes. For the subscriptions. Thank you. I will see you later, future Fire Legion. Kapow! And end.